Over the last few years, I fell into the same trap many content creators fall into, and that is setting the only goal and objective on getting views. Flat out, it was killing me, and it's exhausting many of you guys too. I got into this super unhealthy routine of only trying to get people into my streams, and I thought the only way I could do that was by simply getting more views. So I chased algorithms and started trying to make videos around the idea of what could get pushed into them and not utilize the algorithm to push the videos I wanted to make to the right people. And this is exhausting. It led me to not feeling, one, appreciative of my own content, but it also felt like I wasn't making what I was supposed to be making. I had a huge identity crisis with this. I kept going back and forth trying to figure out what I am supposed to do to get that attention. I knew I had a real problem when I had a couple months that were really good in streaming and in content creation, but I felt so unfulfilled. It felt like I was making bad decisions, like I wasn't doing the thing that I should be doing. The audience that I was bringing in is not the people that I actually genuinely fuck with and who I was trying to talk to. It just made everything feel wrong and off and unnatural. And then there was the shift. I can tell you exactly where I was when the moment clicked. I looked at everything around me. I looked at the month that I had. I looked at everything that I had in my life, and I was fearful of this idea if it could even last. Imagine that you're a content creator and you have two of the best months in your career, and as a result, you don't feel like it's gonna last. And everything hit me because I realized I wasn't talking to the right audience. I wasn't making videos for the right person. I was just trying to come up with ideas to get me in front of many people. It was in that moment where I realized it wasn't about doing the right versus the wrong thing. It was about the clarity, clearly knowing who I'm creating videos for. I realized that I wasn't empty or tired because I was in the wrong niche, so I needed to change it again and change the direction of where I was taking my content. I realized I didn't have clarity because I felt unfulfilled to providing value to people. And that's just what I want as a creator. Hell, I even argue that is how most creators would find fulfillment and success in anything that they do. So that's what led me to the one person rule. It was in this moment that I made a game plan, and instead of trying to come up with a video idea to get millions of views, I wanted to produce a video that talked to a specific person that I wanted to talk to. At the end of the day, it's not hard to get fucking views, guys. You can make some rage bait, talk about something controversial, give your hot take, and a lot of people will watch it. And that's more your top of the funnel type advertising. But for me, I wanted to start targeting the community I wanted to build. I wanted to talk to myself from 10 years ago, because that's why I started all of this in the first place. I started this very channel because as I was up and coming as a graphic designer and I didn't have any information out there to learn from, I had to do it the hard way. I had to have customers scam me. I had to learn to build my first website, to register my business, to organize everything for taxes. My entire thought process when I first made this channel was, I can help other people out there by not having to go through these shitty experiences. So why I'm making this video today, I would rather resonate with some of you guys who feel off in content creation, who are confused because you're just trying to chase virality and attention, but you're not feeling fulfilled. I'd rather share my shitty story and the long experience that I had to go through to learn the right way, so that way maybe you just bypass all of that. Once I realized that's the fulfillment I get and the content that I want to make and the audience and community I wanted to build, that's the single person that I'm talking to. I created a one-person idea, and it is that old version of me behind the camera that I'm talking to right now. It seems super fucking cringe, I know, but it has helped me so much. I've created this fictitious character of somebody who is creative and hates their job and feels like they're meant for more, because that's exactly what I was. I'm talking to you, the person that just wants to pick up the camera or learn the video editing software and work with people. Because the reality is, I know I'm not alone. There's millions of people just like me. And that's where everything started to change. As a result of that, ideas started coming out everywhere. I'd make one video that I got an idea from, and because of that video, more ideas would come from that single video. Titles got more specific, advice got deeper, my content had way more intention. You may have noticed my entire delivery has changed over the last few months, and it's because it's easier now to talk to you, even though I'm talking to many of you. As a result, my editing and pacing has shifted. The systems at which I build videos and organize ideas and put out the work, it all changed. Truth be told, it's just become easier. Some of these days where I'm like, fuck, dude, I got to put out a video. It takes me 10 minutes to go from I got to put something out to I got something ready to post. You know, it's funny, as a result of all of this, I didn't expect real growth. My TikTok was doing fucking horrible. My Facebook was just starting. Instagram was doing okay, and my YouTube was in a really bad state. To be honest, I was losing subs left and right, and some of my videos weren't performing the best. As a result of not trying to chase the views and focusing on one person, it changed everything because now I'm just getting more views naturally. And that's where everything just started to flow. I've actually got this comment quite a few times over the last couple months. People literally saying like, dude, you seem like you're just in flow state right now. Daily content, weekly uploads, the streams, and they're right. And it's because I'm not stressed about performance. I don't beat myself up over one video doing bad as long as it was intentional in the reasoning for why it was created. I'm focused on whether or not it helps the person that actually came and watched it. As a result, everything feels more like me. I feel like I own my brand. Everything bleeds across the board. I don't question what I'm creating. I don't care if it gets viral views because everything makes sense. This is why having blueprints to whatever it is that you do is so important. This is why I made the streamer and creator blueprint. The fucking shit that we stress about as content creators, sometimes it just becomes a bit much and you just need to resort to a basic foundation. Who are you making the video for? Why do you want to make the video? And how do you consistently show up and keep doing that? Once you look forward to showing up and getting excited to make videos, your energy, your clarity, your appreciation for little shit is completely different. I've had videos bomb over the last couple months, but some of those videos had the most comments. Like a YouTube video that had 1,000 views might have had more people mention, dude, this video really resonated with me over a video with 5,000 views. And it's one of those things that long-term, I know it will pay off. Because any time in my life that I've focused on being more me, providing value to other people, the world sends you something in return. I'm a big believer of karma. What goes around comes around. So I want you guys to really take from this today. And I want you to sit down this week. Are you happy? Do you feel like shit makes sense? If it doesn't, sit down and ask yourself, if you were to make a video for one person and one person alone, and you were just happy that that person watched your video, who's that one person and what video would you be making? Because I guarantee if you go make that video for that person, not only will you see better results long-term, you'll feel better because it makes more sense.